today, I'm not sure if I recognized you, the media, but it's tradition, I have to. Today I just want to reflect on one or two things. Maybe the first is that there is a truck which overturned on Chirundu Road, which was carrying fresh mukula. This mukula was exposed to have been going to cross the border through Zimbabwe. I am saddened by that revelation, and I want to call upon government to be sincere in their dealings, because mukula does not belong to the government, it belongs to the people. If mukula is going to be stolen indiscriminately, as the case has exposed itself, we are going to be in serious problems as a nation. I want to, to show how bad I feel by connecting this mukula issue to the fact that it is happening at the time when security checkpoints have been suspended. So I tend to think, why should government suspend security checkpoints and a day later mukula is overturning? This is very unfortunate. I think the UPND government should be embarrassed by these decisions. You see, as I said, mukula belongs to the people of Zambia. It is the same for Sujirite. Sujirite belongs to the people of Zambia. It is the same for gold. That gold which is being stolen every day, sometimes through the airport, KKI, and sometimes through some pavilions. That gold belongs to the Zambian people. It's the same for copper. Copper belongs to the Zambian people. Now, if gold, copper, sujrite, mukula, and everything is going to be stolen in the manner they are being stolen, what are we left with as a people? We are just left with land, just bare land. And you are lucky if you can have arable land. Then you hear a careless government is going to give away 75,000 hectares of land to some Dubai enterprise. What is that? Just land which will remain, you want to give it out to foreigners. And you see 75,000 hectares is about 5 to 10% of arable land in Zambia. So this kind of thinking by the UPND government must come to an end. It is time now for government to begin to think for its people. And its people, it's us. We who have nothing. We the poor. My brother was talking about poor people getting fertilizer. It is us who should be thought about. When you cut those trees, when you steal mukula, you should know that you are putting us in problems. You are putting our children in problems. You know? All these things are happening at what point? When the dollar is 24 kwacha. Not 24 kwacha instant, but 24 kwacha 30 ngwe. Yesterday it was 24 kwacha 2 ngwe, 20 ngwe. The other day it was 24 kwacha 10 ngwe. Today it is 24 kwacha 30 ngwe. This is the free fall, a clear description of the free fall of the kwacha. And government is ndwi, to put it in Jack Membo's expression. Ndwi, nobody is saying anything, nobody is doing anything. What we are seeing are tracks overturning with mukula. This is very, very sad. It's extremely sad. I think that government now should begin to take measures which are going to benefit the poor people. You know, the dollar at 24 30 ngwe means that the cost of living will be unbearable for the many, many majority poor Zambian people. It means that we will have a situation where people, those people who are saying, ilero temwalie, nifwe gotu alali ya mukali ya mahilo, bakala pisha po 2 days. Is that where you want to take the people? This is now time for government to start reducing the pain of the people. Stop stealing things, stop stealing Mukula, institute proper administration of the republic, and ensure that all those thieves who are stealing natural resources for the Zambian people are rounded up. That is why the Zambian people put you in office. Those people should be rounded up and place them where they belong, where thieves belong. Where the Kabwalala belong, that's where the people who are stealing Mukula should be placed. So I am waiting to see who the thieves are. But what you are going to hear is that it is PF. That's what you are going to hear. Because for me, that's all I've heard. When thieves steal, it's PF. Now, why are you letting PF steal? If indeed it is PF. So I think that Kabwalala Ababi UPND wachilamo. By UPND Muli Kabwalala Ababi. You need to change. You need to become better leaders, better human beings. You can't. You can't destroy the country in this fashion. I think it is too much. Let me leave this issue and just speak briefly about the application of Article 210 of the Constitution. Article 210 requires government to subject all disposals or transfers of major assets to the people. Government alone, the executive, cannot decide to dispose of a national asset or transfer a national asset into other people's hands without the people participating. And the decision is not a simple majority, it is a 2/3 majority. For example, if in the eyes of the people KCM is a major asset, government can't dispose it off without the people having a say. Government can't transfer it without the people having a say. What we are seeing is now the indiscriminate transfer of assets through PPPs, the concessions which cannot even be given to the people to scrutinize. Let me tell you that these transfers you are making will cause pain to the investors once you are out of power. And investors should also know, they should demand for government to follow the due process of the law. Because without complying with the law, a set of leaders who have respect for the law will assume power, and it's going to be painful, not only to these players who are committing atrocities, but to those who are complicit by accepting deals which have not gone through the due process. So my advice to government is that ensure compliance to the law. When you do so, you go to sleep. Even as you are losing elections, you won't be running around. You will be feeling you saved the country in dignity, and it's time for you to go and rest as another set of leaders is ushered into office. Instead of every time looking over your shoulders, thinking there's somebody coming after you, even when there should be no need for that. So obey the law. The law is for government to obey. The Constitution has been crafted for government to obey. This disobedience, to the constitutional provisions, it's really worrying me. And I am hoping that one day soon, you will be